Hi there, and welcome to PowerYourLifeToday.com. I'm Kristy Jo, mind and body strategist, and today I'm here for you in this power session to help you learn not only how to master fear, because there really is no such thing. Instead, we're going to learn how to befriend fear. Have you ever felt really stuck, like you're trying to accomplish things? You want to set goals, you want to get more education, you want to start a business, you want that relationship, and things just aren't happening for you. That's where a lot of people are. And it feels like you're struggling. It feels like sometimes you're underwater and you're just swimming around. You're trying to catch a breath, you're trying to catch a break, but you can't get to the surface. Well, if we strip it down, think of it like an onion. If we strip down all the layers of any situation that's holding you back in life, or that's preventing you from getting to where you actually want to be, strip it down, and in the center of that core is fear. So it's all about befriending fear. We need to learn how to speak with fear, because Eleanor Roosevelt told us, do something every day that scares you. And I believe in that. And as you take that advice and you start doing the scary things, you're going to see more progress in your life. But we have to learn how to befriend fear. So when you are experiencing something that, let's say in business, you're feeling stuck, you don't want to go for that extra mile, and you're feeling held back. Why are you afraid? We have to look at it logically so we can address the logical points. It's trying to get you to pay attention. It's like waving red flags saying, hello, over here, listen to me, I need some reassurance. Once you can provide that reassurance to your brain, that's where the breakthrough goes, and you can then progress through fear with it as your friend. It's there to help you. So let me tell you about a time I experienced the most fear in my life. I was standing on top of the world's largest arch for like a rope swing. Have you ever heard of it? It's called Corona Arch. And I was one of the last groups to go and swing off it before the government shut it down. My cousin, who's an expert canyoneer person, he does rock climbing and rappelling, he knew I wanted to do this, being so scared of heights, but I wanted to challenge this. So he took me down with a group. I was the third person to go down. I had to scale the side of the mountain to even get up on top of the arch. That was terrifying in and of itself, but I knew what I wanted to accomplish. So I get up to the top of the arch. I am harnessed in. I'm ready to go. I've already seen my cousin go. I've already seen my younger brother go. And I looked out across that expanse, and that looked terrifying. I'm shaking. I'm feeling dizzy. I'm feeling like there's no way I can do this. And I remember looking at my cousin saying, this is too much. I can't do this. This is beyond me. I'm sorry. I was over optimistic in the thought of what I could do. Have you ever felt that way? And he looked at me and said, Kristy, it's worse to go down the way you came. It's safer to go down swinging off this arch. You have a choice. So this is where I really thought, this fear, I have to face it. I have to befriend it. I need to learn, why am I afraid? So there were three things that really stuck out to me that I had to approach logically. Number one, had people died on this arch swing? Yes. Why? Their rope was too long. Had I seen two people go before me testing the rope length? Yes. So that evidence was no longer viable. I could discredit that. I could reassure that fear that was not going to be a problem. Fear number two was that I would, just like tumble off the side. And I thought, no, if I really go and sprint, I won't tumble off the side and I'll catch the momentum and swing down. Fear number three, as I processed through all of this and thought, why am I really afraid? There was no fear number three. It was this illusion. So I got rid of that. I had already reassured myself of fear number one and fear number two. This was no longer a problem. Then my cousin looked at me and said, don't you teach people to face their fears? And I looked at him and I said, I do. And that's when I ran and I sprinted off and I caught that wind and I fell. There was a free fall, and then the harness, I could feel it snag under me and catch until I swung, caught the momentum, and all the way up to this peak where the sun was coming up over this expansive, beautiful red rock, and I've never felt something more exhilarating in my life. And I screamed of excitement and just this energy of I did it, this triumph, until the time that that rope came to a stop and I had done it. I had learned how to talk to my fear to accomplish the goal. This is what I want you to do. Look at the scary thing that you need to do, that you know is the one thing that's going to take you from where you are to where you want to be. What needs to happen? Break it down. What is it trying to get you to pay attention to? What's it giving you evidence of? Once you can get to the logic behind the fear and give it evidence that perhaps you've already addressed it, that's when you get to the heart of this and you can move past it. So today, write the email, make the phone call, have the conversation. What is it you need to overcome that one fear that's holding you back? I'm cheering for you. I know you can do it. So until our next power session, go and power your life today. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, please share it with one person who comes to mind. Investing in yourself is the best investment you're ever going to make, because when you improve your life, everybody around you improves their lives too. Subscribe to this channel so you are really sure to catch our next power session together, so you can continue to power your life to one of more service, value, and love. Until then, power your life today.